Alright, grab your snacks, grab grab your snacks, grab your drinks, grab your blunt, whatever you do to watch the video. We're about to react. My screen's that way, but your screen's this way, so we're about to react. So
You're not like him.
She getting closer as soon as I make it. Baby, don't fuck with me, never had patience. I got the bag, now you wanna go chasing. I got the bag, now you wanna go places. You getting mad at shit, wasting my time. Cut her off now that she back at home crying. Knowing this bad is that in my line. I don't have no more time.
I bet. So today we're about to react to dad realizes son's girlfriend hid a body in his backyard.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Wait, hold on, chat. I totally forgot. Okay, now where we go?
Kiddo's home?
Yeah, they're sleeping.
Police are speaking with Manuel Guillen Sr. Living inside his trailer are his son Manny and his girlfriend Brianna. They've been hiding a horrifying secret from their families that this detective is about to uncover.
Hey, Manny.
They committed the crime?
Hey, Brianna. Is that your pocket for me? You guys know why I'm out here trying to talk to you guys. So.
A year ago, the couple killed their daughter, buried her body in the woods near their trailer, and continued living as if nothing happened. Over time, Brianna's family began to grow suspicious, tipping off police that something is seriously wrong. By the time investigators catch on to the lies, both killers would walk free, leaving their families and detectives to confront one of the darkest and most tragic discoveries of their lives.
They killed her. I know we did.
And I know.
Yo. I thought the girlfriend killed the son. Wow. That kind of caught me off guard.
You've been lying to us. Tell us what happened. Right there?
Yeah, she's very good.
Dr. Insanity.
That's the deal here.
This is the home of Aurelia and Manuel Sr., the parents of Manny Guillen. Police believe Manny is connected to a missing child investigation. 2 days ago, Eddy County deputies received a troubling call from relatives of Manny's girlfriend, 24-year-old Brianna Stallings, reporting something concerning about her daughter.
We were concerned about my cousin. Her name is Brianna Stallings, and we've never seen her with her baby anymore. She blocked us all on social media and everything. She's with a guy named Manny Guillen.
Brianna's cousin would go on to explain that the family hasn't seen Brianna's daughter in nearly a year, and that one of the last places the child was seen alive is right here, at the residence of Manny's parents. These officers are here simply to conduct a welfare check. Unknowingly, they are moments away from stepping into one of the most disturbing murder investigations of their careers.
I
can't see. Hi.
Hello.
Sergeant around the sheriff's office.
Hi, how are you, sir? Very good. Manuel Guillen. Nice to meet you, Manuel.
Hi.
Happy sir, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Is anyone else here?
No.
Just you two?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we go talk over here? Would that be okay? I'm just gonna talk with them real quick. Do you know if maybe?
Well, what I heard already, yes, I know what happened already. When I know that she was with my son, because one day they appeared over there, he had a problem, so she don't have nobody they take care of her, but she's pregnant. She's pregnant.
Did you know if the baby had been born? Did you ever see the baby?
When they born, they were together. They were together, and like I told you,
According to Manny's father, Brianna appeared estranged from her own family. She didn't seem to have anyone looking out for her and slowly began leaning on Manny and his parents as she went through her pregnancy. On the surface, Manny's father seems unaware that anything might be wrong with Brianna's daughter, but officers are about to learn he may know far more about the missing child than he realizes.
So when she had the baby, where were they living?
After they had a baby, they went with me maybe a week, 2 weeks over there, and they went somewhere else.
So right after they had the baby, they lived with you for a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit, and then they leave again. They communicate with us here someday, yeah, and then they disappear because they were driving up. Where they were staying, I don't know. I respect her. I never treated bad, never, because I opened my door to her too.
Yeah.
But I never treated bad. I treated with my heart.
Through the language barrier, officers are able to piece together more of this story. Manny's father goes on to explain that his son served in the Marines and that he believed Manny cared deeply for Brianna's daughter and took good care of her. He also says that he tried to help the couple, allowing them to stay with him, offering support and showing sympathy for Brianna's situation after she became estranged from her own family. However, he also admits the couple were unstable. They would stay for a while, then disappear again. At the time, Manny's father believed he was doing the right thing, helping a struggling couple get back on their feet, but he has no idea that this will become the biggest regret of his life. Before leaving the place, officers also speak briefly with Manny's mother, who'd have some concerning statements about the couple.
So Manuel and Brianna never lived there when you were there?
Iban y venían.
They'd come and go.
Coming with the baby?
No, la baby no nació en
She
julio.
wasn't at the house there when the baby was there.
Okay.
She
Have you
came
ever
visited and that's it.
Okay.
Manny's mother would speak to officers in Spanish. She tells them that every time she asked Brianna and Manny about their daughter, the couple told her the child was with a family member. But she leaves out several concerning details about what was really going on in Manny's life. Details officers will soon uncover on their own. For now, police leave the residents with more questions than answers. They still don't know where Brianna and Manny are, and they still have no idea where their daughter might be. But just as they prepare to leave, Manny's brother pulls up to the house. Detectives quickly approach to speak with him, where they'll get their first real lead on where Brianna's daughter might be.
Your mom's a cool lady. God, I completely forgot about Susan, man.
I'm Detective Johnson, man.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. Hey, so we just talked to your mom.
Nobody's in trouble.
Yeah,
But see, I have no idea why the family contacted you guys. I told her to call me if she had any questions, that I would give her any information that I had, and I did that.
Called who? Is it Brianna or her family member?
Her aunt.
Okay.
I got the messages right here.
And have you talked to Brianna or Manuel at all, or?
I talked to Brianna maybe a couple of weeks ago.
Okay. Have you seen her? Did you have her baby with her? Or?
I have not seen the baby since. It's been a couple of months now.
You know, that's how Hispanics are, though. You just let it be.
Like 3, maybe more. I was 1 or 2. I was like, where I haven't seen her in a while. Is she okay? And she had told me that one of her aunts was taking care of her.
No, I got you.
Although Manny's brother reassures officers that the couple's child is with one of Brianna's aunts, he admits he hasn't seen her daughter in months and doesn't sound fully convinced by Brianna's story. Following this, detectives
But nobody decided to report? Interesting.
begin contacting Brianna's family. One by one, every one of her aunts tell the same thing. They do not have her daughter. One of Brianna's aunts, Ruby, insists detectives come speak with her in person because she's seen and heard troubling details about Brianna and Manny's relationship they need to look into. When detectives arrive to speak with Ruby, they'll quickly realize there's more to the story than a missing child.
I feel like there's people in the back, but there's nobody.
Hello, are you Ruby?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Ruby. I'm Detective Johnson. We spoke on the phone.
Yes.
I think you said you had some.
Yes, come on in.
Baby's right there.
Come here, baby.
Is that all right if I come in?
Yes, come on
Okay,
in.
thank you.
I know something's going on because when Brianna was pregnant, she was here with me and she left. I raised Brianna since age 6. And I spoke to her brother earlier. I called him on my lunch break.
Is it Brian?
Brian.
Brian, okay.
And asked him, hey, what's going on? I said, have you met your niece? Have you seen her? He says, no, I haven't. Because when she had her baby that day, she called me.
Yeah, and then you went to the hospital.
Yeah, I went right away, and he kind of got mad, the guy she's with.
Manny?
Yeah, because I was taking pictures.
She was already with Manny.
Yes. Okay. And he kind of got mad, and he whispered in her ear, and he walked out of the room. And I'm like, and I said, he's mad, huh? I told Brianna he got mad. She goes, yeah, don't pay attention to him.
What the detective is hearing now isn't just concerning, it's deeply unsettling. It's the first time the relationship between Brianna and Manny begins to sound volatile and potentially dangerous. Ruby doesn't know it yet, but her intuition is spot on, and in just a matter of days, she will be told the most horrific truth imaginable about her grandniece. For now, the detective leaves Ruby's home and heads back to the station, knowing they need to move quickly and locate Brianna and Manny. What Ruby shared was troubling, but it's only the beginning, and far worse revelations are still to come. 2 days pass with no sign of the couple or their child. Then, a call comes in from a woman named Desiree, who identifies herself as Brianna's former roommate. She's heard about the missing child and has important information about Brianna's boyfriend Manny, details his own family never shared with police.
The only reason that everything kind of worries me is just she fell off and she just didn't talk to nobody. And then this kind of happened, you know.
Do you know why she's kind of disassociated herself from other people?
Her and Manny were fighting so bad. He said he didn't want the baby. He has a son, and I'm pretty sure that he had got that baby taken away because he beat the shit out of the baby. And so he doesn't have that kid no more. The mom has the kid. Brianna, she lived with my mom for 2 years. She lived with me for 1.5 years. I've always been trying to help her out and stuff. Well, when she was pregnant, you know, he had said that he didn't want to be with her. He didn't want the baby. He doesn't want a kid. That's why he got rid of his other kid. So it kind of worries me on that part, you know.
Needless to say, Desiree's call paints a disturbing picture of the couple. If Manny already lost custody of his own child due to abuse, then there's every possibility that Brianna's big daughter may have suffered the same fate. Together, the pair comes across as volatile, irresponsible, and deeply unfit, a dynamic that only adds more urgency for the detectives to locate them and find the missing child. The next day, as detectives begin mapping out their next steps, they finally receive a tip on the couple's whereabouts. Brianna and Manny are staying at a trailer belonging to Manny's father. Officers immediately drive to the address, hoping to finally speak with the couple directly and get their side of the story.
You know, when I first seen him, he kind of looked like Tony Ferguson. Please don't be mad, Tony. But, yeah, let's just continue.
Police department.
Several minutes pass with no answer. Then the officer knocks again. When Brianna and Manny finally step out of the trailer, it's clear they already know why the police are here, and they have a story prepared.
Hey, so, I'm Detective Johnson, by the way. Sorry, do you guys know why I'm out here trying to talk to you guys?
It's because I heard, I guess my family saying speech and talking to his family.
Do you know about what?
I guess the baby.
They said that they reported her missing because we haven't heard from her.
That's why I'm involved as a detective, you know what I mean? Just because stuff like that gets passed on to us. So, where's your baby at right now?
She's with her friend.
Where's that?
In Juarez.
In Juarez? Okay. Who's your friend in Juarez?
Her name's Maria.
Maria? If you don't mind, I'm just going to talk to you guys individually real quick, and then I'm going to talk to both of you quick. So can you just hang out with him for a minute? Sure. And can I talk to you over here?
Yeah.
So, Obviously, I don't know your personal life. I don't know anybody. I'm just trying to get it all figured out. And
No, that's fine. I'm just mad because
you're upset.
Yeah, because I don't talk to them at all.
What's
they're annoying and they're all in my life, and that's one reason why I tell them, because I used to live with my Aunt Ruby, and she would put me through hell.
Like what?
Like she would always yell at me and say I'm stupid and I don't know what I'm doing, this and that. So I don't like her knowing anything of what I'm doing. She gets very annoying. And then like how y'all are coming over here seeing like all my business and whatnot. That's one reason why I blocked them.
Is your friend, I mean, did you take your baby down there? Or did...
Yeah, I put her down so she can take her because I'm going to the lines with her.
So how'd you guys end up, so when did that happen?
That happened,
when did you
like
hand her over to
2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Brianna's explanation sounds reasonable. Her family constantly interferes in her life, and she doesn't want to deal with them. She even speaks negatively about her aunt, Ruby, claiming she was never supportive of her. Nothing about Brianna's story immediately raises alarms, so to verify the details, the officer moves on to speak with Manny separately to cross-check what Brianna has already said. This is when a small discrepancy surfaces, one that will mark the beginning of the couple's story falling apart.
Hey man, so can you kind of just give me the rundown of everything going on?
Alrighty, so as far as I know, like her family's been trying to get a hold of her because I guess they haven't been in touch and want to know how she's doing and the baby's doing. And she spoke to a couple of family members. I think it was her aunt or brother or some shit like that because they messaged her, and she told them to like, yeah, I'm like, we're doing okay, like you guys don't got to worry about nothing. And then they were like, okay, well, just wanted to make sure everything was okay. And then after that, then they started, okay, my mom told me, she's like, oh, hey, there's detectives here at my house, like, trying to figure out, like, because you guys are missing or some shit. You guys haven't, like, talked to the family? Or, like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, she's talked to her aunts or someone. She's talked to a couple of family members and let them know, like, everything was okay. And, like, they're still doing this shit. So, yeah, I don't know.
So the baby's in Waters?
Mm-hmm.
When did that happen? Roughly the day or the month?
Probably, like,
beginning of the year? Like
can you just give me a card for the 300 block of Montclair?
Like February? Did they give you an address? Or like how are you guys supposed to get in contact? Or what's the plan? Is she gonna go back for a baby at some point?
So as far as I knew, it's like once we got good and shit, we were gonna be, I guess she was gonna be hitting us up back then. So that's all I know, so.
Not only does Manny give a completely different time frame for when Brianna's daughter was given away, but he also can't provide any basic details for the supposed friend the child was given to. When the officer circles back to Brianna with the same question, she can't answer it either, and offers no way to verify that this friend even exists. At this point, the officer's suspicion grows. And
to be honest, if they were to rob a bank together, this nigga would have sold. This nigga would have sold without a doubt.
And with the inconsistencies piling up, he makes the call to detain the couple and bring them to the station for further questioning. Once at the station, Brianna and Manny are placed into separate interview rooms. They still don't know their stories don't match, and investigators intend to keep it that way. This is the police's only chance to finally figure out what really happened to Brianna's daughter and who's responsible. As for the couple, one wrong answer could expose the horrifying secret they've been hiding for months.
And so how'd you get in contact with Maria?
Through WhatsApp.
Through WhatsApp?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
I said 2 months. I told you that.
2 months ago? Okay. Do you remember the day?
I don't remember the day.
Do you have the messages on WhatsApp from Maria?
This is when you found another one number. I can't remember the number either. It was like all kinds of, WhatsApp number 011 something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Just because it's a new phone doesn't mean you can't get the old one back.
How do you get in contact with her to check on the
She
baby?
told me she was gonna get a Facebook and like make one and talk to me through. I personally don't. That's all she told me.
You haven't talked to Maria
Ever
or?
since then.
You haven't talked to her since El Paso.
How do we just make sure Kalani's okay, Manuel? Because Brianna doesn't seem to know how we can just ensure that Kalani's safe. If you think about it, that's kind of disturbing a little bit, that a mother maybe not a little bit more concerned about, just helping us ensure that the child is safe.
As far as I know sometimes she has problems with her phone, and she kind of has a hard time getting paid. So maybe she probably hasn't paid her phone bill. The only thing I can say is probably just wait for her until she gets her phone fixed and probably contact us back on WhatsApp.
As expected, Brianna and Manny stick to their conflicting story, but more...
Like I said, you should probably wait until, she gets her phone fixed and we could contact her through WhatsApp.
Importantly, is that neither of them show any concern for their daughter's well-being, despite not seeing or hearing anything from the supposed friend for weeks. What the couple doesn't know yet is that detectives have already followed up on the supposed friend Brianna mentioned, and discovered that no such person exists. By now, it's painfully obvious to investigators that both Brianna and Manny are lying, so detectives decide it's time to lay out what they believe really happened to Brianna's big daughter and confront her directly.
Brianna, we need you to just be truthful with us. A lot of the stuff you said is just not making any sense. I mean, it's kind of hard to wrap our minds around the kind of the lack of concern you're showing. I mean, we just need the truth. We need to make sure Kalani's okay. I mean, we get it. Stuff happens. People go through hard times. We understand that.
Something happened, something that you don't, whether or not Kalani's okay or not, something happened. After this happened, you guys discussed this, tried to come up with a story talking about a person that we know nothing about, with no proof that Marie even exists. So what happened? Mistakes happen, Brianna. What you do right now is what matters. Right?
Brianna finally breaks and confesses to killing her daughter. After this admission, she becomes visibly emotional, and for several minutes, detectives are unable to get clear answers from her. As they slowly piece together her statements, a story begins to form. Brianna claims she fell asleep on her daughter while they were in the car, accidentally suffocating her. Panicked, she and Manny buried her daughter's body in a remote wooded area where it has remained for nearly a year. After the confession, detectives decide to give Brianna a few minutes alone to collect herself, and to reconsider the story she's choosing to tell. Because even now, she's taking full responsibility and insisting Manny had no part in what happened. When detectives return to the room, they know what they need to do next. Convince Brianna to be honest about Manny's role and where her daughter's body is buried.
Hi, Brianna. Brianna, how are you? I'm Sergeant Rodder. Doing okay? I'm Sergeant Marion.
Can we get you anything? Do you need water or anything? Do you need a snack?
Okay. So we kind of got a good understanding of
Yo, they're about to interrogate the shit out of her.
what's going on, okay? You're not in any kind of trouble right now. We want to do what we can to help you, okay? With, I guess, you being willing to help us as well, okay? Would you be willing to drive up to Queens right now and kind of show us where we need to go?
I'm right.
You're going to go with us? Yeah, okay. You're okay going with us? Yeah. How'd you get here?
Manual?
Yeah.
Would you be comfortable with manual going?
Yeah.
After agreeing to help detectives, Brianna seems to regain her composure, speaking calmly and answering questions as if the weight of her confession has already lifted. In the next room, Manny has no idea his girlfriend just confessed and took all the blame. But he's about to find out as detectives prepare to drive both of them to the one place they never wanted anyone to find.
You guys ready?
You okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
My legs are kind of like, because it's
You guys are okay?
Oh, sorry, this is Sergeant Daniel. Daniel? Manuel. Nice to meet you, sir.
As they prepare to leave, Brianna and Manny are reunited, and it's clear Manny immediately realizes she's told officers the truth. The couple and officers then drive out and hike deep into the woods to recover the body, a grim walk that will lead to what can only be described as a nightmare.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, menu. There you go. Stand over. Stand over.
Don't worry about me. Got it.
Stand right here where the rock's at.
Where the rock is?
Where the rock is.
I'm sorry?
The single rock is
The one right in the hot spot.
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah, she's buried in.
That one just sticking out there like a big old pimple.
With all those stakes or things.
She's underneath the rock?
Yeah, she's underneath it.
Those rocks. Start walking back?
Yeah.
Damn, for a year. Oof. It's chilling.
Marked it.
Okay.
It's really freaking chilling.
So, I don't want to keep you guys out of the loop just because you guys came down here, showed us all this, but we're going to do stuff the way we do handle it. And so, what we're going to do is, we got to get a search warrant, of course, but we're going to bring out our other resources and we're going to do this the right way, okay? We're going to hold off. We're going to secure this.
Do we
It's gonna
have your
be a
phone
couple
numbers and
days.
stuff so we can get a hold of you guys?
Well, we got to give them. We got to take them back home.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
So it's not like we're just coming, marking, and then leaving. So I just want you to know that that's not what we're doing. So it's going to be a long process. Okay. You're 100% certain that's the spot, though.
Yes.
Okay.
You need to stand by it. One of you guys.
I think we're good, man. We've been marking it along the way.
By now, officers believe they've found the burial site, but because it's already dark, they halt the search until the following day. Before Brianna and Manny are allowed to leave, detectives instruct them to return at noon. For now, the pair isn't being detained and are treated as two people who may simply be caught in a tragic situation. At least, based on what they're admitting. A far cry from the real truth behind their lies, a horrific truth that police are just hours away from discovering.
Damn.
The next morning, Brianna meets detectives near the search site, but strangely, Manny doesn't join her. Instead, he waits inside a detective's car, refusing to return to the burial location. Brianna then leads investigators back to the wooded area, with forensic experts following behind. She's about to give them the confirmation they've been searching for, even though the couple responsible will eventually still walk free.
Yeah, but that was over there.
That was over there. Okay, yeah, I can check over there, because that's where that was.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's kind of like catching it over there. Right there, that big old, you know.
Okay. You want to hang out in the shade of the fireflies? Thank you.
Hey guys.
Here's a brush if you want us to do.
Yes. Should I try to break it?
Here.
Damn, that's just making me sick, bro. Like why?
Tragically, this discovery confirms detectives' worst fears. But as investigators examine the remains, something stands out. Although the body has decayed significantly, it still shows signs of possible injuries. Suddenly, Brianna's claims of an accidental suffocation no longer seem as straightforward as she described, and detectives now need to get to the bottom of what really happened. So while forensics continue their work, a detective speaks with Manny, hoping to determine whether Brianna is telling the truth or if she's just protecting him. What Manny says next makes one thing unmistakably clear. He has no intention of taking responsibility.
I mean, we get it that the baby passed away and you and Brianna buried the baby out here.
That nigga cold. Not like all clean, but like he's a very cold-hearted person. Cause wow.
Why would you try to hide that fact?
I mean, I remember the baby was being really fussy, and Grandma was like, you know what, let's just go outside first. Like, so we went outside and we tried like maybe going to the car and then turning it around, and maybe like with the help of the car being turned on and the multiple vibration, probably help with her to sleep.
See, I can understand that. For as much as you want closure in this, you don't think that I want closure. I have my own babies. But the only way that I can get that closure, man, is if you guys just help us. Like and by helping us, I mean just be honest with us. Was the baby was the baby in a backpack? Did you put the baby in something?
Just bags and blankets.
And where you roughly showed us, that's where you remember to the best of your knowledge as well.
Despite the detective's efforts to get any reaction out of him, Manny remains completely emotionless, taking no responsibility, and insists it was nothing more than an accident caused by Brianna. With Brianna already taking all the blame, detectives have no choice but to accept their statements for now, and the interview with Manny is wrapped up. Back at the burial site, forensics finish documenting the scene, and the remains are sent for autopsy. At this point, officers could arrest the couple for tampering with evidence. They already admitted to burying the body, but detectives make a different decision and let the couple walk free. On the surface, it seems like a strange choice, but in reality, it's a calculated move that will become crucial later on. With that decision, the scene is cleared and the day is wrapped up. Back at the station, investigators regroup to discuss their plan. They agree that letting the couple go, at least temporarily, is what's best for the investigation. There is no autopsy yet, no confirmed cause of death, and no clear way to prove who is responsible. If Brianna and Manny were arrested immediately, they would almost certainly lawyer up, and
I ain't gonna lie, those. I mean, it's smart, but not really, because they can have the chance to escape. Unless they have the search warrant, no? Yeah, I must be bugging. But what's it called? They could just dead-ass run away. But if they lawyer up, I doubt they'll win that. And then I don't know. But it is kind of smart though, you know, waiting out. We actually got to solve the case.
detectives would lose the only chance to confront them once the medical evidence comes back.
It's not like the FBI here in fucking Providence. They're fucking digging up the snow for evidence, look.
Investigators gain a strategic advantage, the opportunity to secure a confession when the autopsy reveals the truth. But their plan comes with major risk. The couple is now completely free to disappear, and what detectives don't know yet is that Manny has family in Mexico. Over the following week, investigators wait for the autopsy results and begin searching for anything that could help strengthen their case. They're certain Brianna hasn't told the full truth, and with Manny's history of abuse involving his previous child and wife, there is every reason to suspect foul play in their daughter's death. So to gain more insight into the couple, detectives arrange to meet Brianna's aunt, Ruby, at her workplace. At this point, Ruby has no idea that her grandniece is long gone. And once detectives break the tragic news to her, she will make it clear just how big of a mistake it was to let the couple walk free.
If it's okay, is it okay if I ask you some questions before we get started? Okay, so how did this all come about?
I was 6 years old. I've had her. She lived with me at age 23. She left. In and out. You know, once they turn 18, they know it all. She got pregnant from some guy out of Texas. She was excited to be a mom. But when she met this guy she's with now, she messaged me, "Thea, I have my baby." I rushed to the hospital.
Where was that?
Here.
Here in Crowfoot?
Yes, sir. I took pictures with the baby, and he got upset. Before he walked out that room, he whispered something in her ear, and I looked at him like, I said, is he mad? She says, "Yes, Thea, he's mad." I said, "Well, I don't care if he gets mad. I want to take pictures of the baby, me and the baby." Her brothers was sending her money every Fridays to help her out with the baby. He would ask her, "Where's my baby niece? I want to meet my baby niece."
And her brother,
There's no baby.
Brian.
Her brother, Brian. I spoke to him last night. He goes, "I haven't heard nothing, Thea." Well, her brother ended up calling her. They argued, and he told her, "Hey, I'm not going to be sending you any more money if you don't bring me my baby niece to meet her. I don't even know her." Every time they go, he said she'd get the money and go. And there's no baby. And she says she left it with an aunt. We're the only aunts. Me, one from Roswell, and the other two, they ain't even capable of taking care of a kid.
Ruby would continue describing more concerning behavior from the couple, especially Manny's anger and hostility around Brianna's daughter. But as she talks, she begins to sense that the detective sitting across from her may already know far more about her grandniece's condition than she does.
Is there a baby? Did they take him in for questioning?
Do you have any other questions?
Or are they in the loose, or is there a baby?
So, the baby, there was a...
But y'all found her.
I know, but we still have... I know, and this is part of the judicial system that we have to do.
No, they should be locked up. They should be locked up. Taking her to her doctor's visits or anything.
So it's still under investigation, Ruby. There's still a lot of questions we have, okay?
Well, what are they saying?
Again, we haven't really spoke to them, okay?
They're going to be gone.
Johnson.
If you go find them, they're going to be gone. He's had family in Mexico. He has family. His mom's from Mexico. They have family in Juarez.
Through her grief, she warns them about something they hadn't fully considered. The couple could already be on the run, especially with Manny's connections in Mexico. Additionally, her description of Brianna as a follower only reinforces what investigators heard before. It's starting to make sense to detectives why Brianna would take the blame, even if Manny played a bigger role in what happened. By now, though, Ruby is devastated, knowing she will never see her grandniece again. Her reaction is far more emotional than anything detectives have seen from Brianna. But sadly, the tragic news doesn't stop there, because Ruby is about to hear the most disturbing part about her grandniece's death.
They killed her. He killed her. I know he did. I could have had that baby. I could have raised her.
Do you know who the dad is of the baby?
No, we don't know him.
Nobody knows?
Nobody knows who he is.
The baby has been sent up to Albuquerque for an autopsy.
How many months was she with?
So you're going to
Was
do
it before she turned 1?
Probably.
Oh my God.
I don't know how old she was exactly, but I'm guessing 1 to 2 months.
When she passed away. My God. So she. Oh my
And again,
God.
I'm just going off the information that I was told.
Yeah, I bet that he stopped breathing because all he did was, when I got to that car, it smelled like bad, like weed. I bet that he couldn't even breathe.
Why are they still out in the news?
Well, you know about the
Mexico.
autopsy.
It takes about 6 months.
God, they'll be gone. They'll be gone.
That's why we don't want them. We don't want to spook them, one. And we
They've
don't
already got spooked. The minute y'all discovered that his body, they are gone. They're gone. I know they're gone.
Ruby is justifiably furious. She wants justice even if it means putting her own niece behind bars. But without an autopsy, detectives
gotta do what you gotta do, man. I ain't gonna lie. 6 months is wild.
Still don't have definitive proof of how Brianna's daughter died or who is responsible. Making an arrest now could jeopardize the case. With that uncertainty hanging over the investigation, detectives wrap up the interview with Ruby. At this point, they still believe waiting is a safer option, but that decision comes with a dangerous consequence. It gives the couple exactly what they need: time to run, disappear, and make sure they're never found. Over 2 months later, the autopsy results finally come in, and the findings are more disturbing than anyone imagined. The report reveals multiple injuries and in the child's system.
Fentanyl in the brain tissue? Yo! They gave the fucking baby drugs.
Importantly, the manner of death is ruled a homicide. For the first time, detectives have confirmation that foul play was involved. Now they need to figure out which one of them is responsible, and more importantly, where they are. Detectives are quickly sent out to search for the couple, but they're nowhere to be found. Days turn into weeks, and every possible address comes up empty. It begins to look like Ruby was right all along. The couple may have disappeared for good and gotten away with the murder of her grandniece. 8 full weeks pass, and still no sign of Brianna or Manny. Then, in February, detectives receive a tip that the couple has returned and is quietly staying at Manny's father's trailer at a nearby park. It's the first real lead since the autopsy. Officers are dispatched, but they're told to keep the encounter calm and convince the couple to come in voluntarily. The goal is to extract a confession, not spook them into running again. Minutes later, they arrive at the trailer park, hoping this time the pair won't slip away.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good.
Good. Hey, are your kiddos home?
Yeah, they're sleeping.
Oh, okay. Hi. Nice to see you again.
How are you?
Doing good.
Good.
Can you call him?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Can you call Brianna?
Sir, can you just call Brianna out just for now?
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind.
Brianna, they call you.
Hi, Miss Brianna. Some things have come up, and I would want to know if you'd like the chance or the opportunity to speak with us on it. Okay, would you mind going to our station, just sit down and have a conversation where it's a little more...
Yeah, we ask them. And yeah, okay.
You'll go? Okay.
We just want to share some things out. So.
Yeah.
We'll give you a ride and then we'll bring you right back.
You don't have any knives or anything on you? Okay, do you mind if I just pat search you just really quick? Just make sure you don't have anything on you. No, you're good. Okay.
Brianna doesn't ask a single question and simply steps into the back of the cruiser. A strangely calm reaction considering she's been out of sight for months. But things are about to get even stranger once officers call Manny to come out.
One more time.
One more time, huh? One more time.
Going?
Hey.
Good. You mind coming and talking with us? Yes, and good with that? Okay.
Cool.
All right.
We're gonna ride over. Yeah.
Just as a precaution, I'm just gonna pat you down to make sure you don't have any. Okay.
Damn.
All right. I appreciate it. Okay.
Thank you. We'll be back.
Manny's reaction is just as baffling as Brianna's. He also agrees to come along without asking a single question. An odd level of cooperation for a couple who's avoided police for nearly 2 months. The pair is quickly transported to the station. Upon arrival, they're separated immediately. Detective Amanda Keller leads both interrogations. Investigators need to determine which one of the two is responsible or whether they both played a role. If they can't sort that out, prosecutors may never be able to prove who actually killed the child, and both Brianna and Manny could walk away without a single murder charge. For the killer couple, everything is on the line as well. If one of them slips up, they risk a life sentence. But if they both stick to the same story, there's a chance they get nothing more than tampering charges or even walk out completely free for the second time.
Knock, knock. Hi, Miss Brianna. Did you get some water?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I usually drink.
So I know it's been a while. So again, my name's Amanda Keller. This is Edward Aranda. So we're here today to, like we said out there, basically this investigation is coming to an end. And we just had additional questions for you. How did that night start off?
Well, okay. I was tired. And after I gave birth and all that, I got depression pills. So I would take those. And when that time happened, I took that and I took allergy pills. Okay. So whenever that happened,
That's how you make fentanyl?
okay, because the whole car thing, I know I said that. But the actual thing was we were in the bed and I slipped over her.
So you woke up, baby was cold, you started doing CPR. What about Manny? What is Manny doing?
I tried doing it myself, but then he freaked out, like oh shit, like what's happening?
Okay, and then what did you decide to do?
I just put a plastic bag and everything and decided to do that.
I guess I'm just confused as to why y'all would say that you were living in the vehicle.
We were just staying in, I don't know. I don't know why I said that. I was just freaked out.
Got you.
She's slipping up.
That's why.
Brianna still clings to the claim that her daughter's death was accidental, and through it all, she continues defending Manny, insisting he had nothing to do with it. What Brianna doesn't know is that police already have an autopsy that directly contradicts her explanation of what happened that night, and the detective is about to use it to completely dismantle her story.
So she did test positive for... Do you know why that would be?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Do you use... Does Manny use... Has he used...
He hasn't used it whenever we got together or anything that I never know.
Okay.
We're just trying to figure out why are these lab results telling us this? We know you know.
I swear to God, I feel like somebody walking.
Did he use often? It's a very addicting drug.
It is.
Does he still use? No. Well, that's good.
No. He changed to weed to make him not withdrawal.
Yeah.
I came to
That's okay. Good. How long did he use for?
Jay, huh? Dumbass.
I don't know.
You don't know? Is it some months? Is it some years?
Brianna's hesitation to admit Manny's drug use only confirms what detectives already suspect. She's hiding the truth, and she seems far more focused on protecting Manny than revealing what happened to her own daughter. But Brianna's denials are about to end, because detectives still have more gruesome details from the autopsy, things only a truly evil parent could do.
So, when we review the autopsy, there were also some injuries to her bones. And one was before she had passed. Do you know why she would have injuries to her or to her leg? Did you ever leave her with anybody? So it was primarily either you or Manny around her at all times.
Did you really fall asleep on Kalani?
Yeah.
That's what killed her.
Were you guys arguing and he may have taken it out on Kalani, or was she upset?
I just feel like he didn't like the crying all the time.
Okay.
She's about to start confessing.
This was just one time.
I feel like it's all the time.
All the time. But when he hurt her, was this just one time or was this all the time?
It was just once.
Once.
He would never, like, ever just that time.
So he just lost his cool.
Just kind of get out of hand.
He seems like a real mellow guy.
Yeah.
It's not that. I just feel like when he went to the military, I feel like it changed him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that can happen. And if you don't get help for it, it just kind of backs up.
I was like that once too. Then I got help because I was always trying to kill him.
Yeah.
For the first time, Brianna isn't blaming herself. She's hinting that Manny may have played a role in the child's death. It is at this point, detectives decide to pause the interrogation and give her a short break, worried that she might shut down completely if they push any harder.
Damn. Good job, detectives. Look at her, vulnerable. Read a Bible.
But when they return to the room, something has changed. Brianna can't hide the truth any longer. She's about to break and finally reveal what happened to her daughter that fateful night.
Do you really think he's going to be honest, or do you think he's going to put it on you?
I'm not really sure. If you put it on me, I'll be like, you did it, not me.
That's
Fine
why we're
if
giving you
it's fine if you tell it. It's fine if he
Yeah.
blames me.
Why is that fine?
That shouldn't be fine.
You think that's right?
No.
Why did you say earlier if you felt like if you had met somebody else that...
Because none of this would happen.
Why is that?
I don't know, I just feel like he's different, like, ever since he went to the military.
It's okay, bro.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
I haven't moved back.
Do what?
I said I haven't moved back.
I get it. And you don't have to.
Y'all don't want to hear this sad, sobby shit. Lock her ass up.
You know that, right?
Ways of helping you.
You don't have to go back there.
You don't feel trapped.
You don't have to go back there.
Why do you blame yourself, bro?
Because I have nowhere else to go.
You can find somewhere for you to go. You know your family loves you. I know that you fight.
I'm sure they do.
They do.
I'm sure.
They do. Even still, they still take up for you. They still ask about you if we've heard from you. They love you. They do. Regardless of what's happened.
Not my Aunt Ruby. All my life, I've lived with her.
How old is she?
Brianna, this is the first steps, though.
This is.
This is.
This is.
I should do this too.
This is.
But it's okay, but you're doing it now. That's the point, is you're doing it now.
Yeah, now it's late. It should have happened.
But it's not too late.
But it's not too
right?
late, right?
It's not too late.
Do you feel safe?
I don't know
Brianna?
why,
Is what
but
we're
this
getting
is
at.
funny.
Do you want our help? Do you want us to give you a little bit of time to think real quick?
Fuck
We'll
yeah,
find you a
lock her
book.
ass up.
Try to find you something.
Lock
Like
her
I
ass
said,
up.
I just, like I said, I don't know what he's
How he's gonna react.
Like, yeah. If we ask him stuff like this.
Brianna's lies are unraveling before her eyes. She says the military changed Manny, insisting that if it weren't for him, her daughter would still be alive. As she breaks down, even the detectives grow emotional. With Brianna's side of the story now revealed, detectives wrap up the interview and move her into an...
Yo. These people did not give a fuck. Trust. Niggas didn't give a fuck. Tell you that.
Another room, ready to question the person they believe is the real killer. This time, their strategy is different. They plan to confront him with evidence almost immediately and see whether his version of events aligns with Brianna's. But after avoiding consequences for more than a year, Manny still believes he can talk his way out of trouble. And the worst part is, he might be right.
Just get your finger on the head bolts in there with just everyone you want. Right?
What kind of medication did you take that night?
I didn't take medication. I took pills that affect.
So what does that normally do to you? How does that affect your body?
It knocks me out.
It does what, I'm sorry?
It knocks me out.
Knocks you out, like just makes you tired?
It just puts me to sleep, just alcohol.
Okay. Okay, so even in that time, right, she can't hold her head up, right? She can't crawl. So she's very dependent on somebody, right? To hold her, to move her, right? She can't just put something in her mouth or however. Okay, so how would she have... So who else could have been around her and smoked it or somehow...
Nobody's.
Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. Do you see how we're kind of... If you're it, how did the baby get a hold of it?
That's what I don't understand either.
Manny's admission to taking the drugs only further confirms detectives' suspicions. At this point, he is their primary focus, and investigators believe he's the one responsible for their daughter's death. So they stop circling around the topic and decide to fully accuse Manny of murder to see if they can break his story and elicit a confession.
This is your knee, essentially, right? And right here was injured. Do you see that? It's more of a, this is like an actual, this is more of like a...
Diagram.
Yeah, like here's your, right? And then it's right here on the corner with that finger. Do you know why she would have had injury right there?
No, miss. The only thing that, but I would know, the only thing that worried me was her probably being, because whenever we did do the CPR, that's what only caused the injuries that I would know, like...
Nobody ever yanked her leg or nothing like that?
No, sir.
Okay.
Manuel, I'm going to be honest with you. We know what happened. Like, the facts don't lie on the autopsy report. Okay. We know that the injuries occurred before death. All right, so that CPR doesn't play a fact. Okay. So medical examiners have a way of proving injuries before death, because the bone will actually start to try to heal almost immediately. Does that make sense? You're still getting blood flow and all that kind of stuff. I don't know the science behind it, but based off what happened, the injuries were prior to death, meaning she was still alive when the injuries occurred. All injuries. Does that make sense?
As detectives continue laying out the evidence against him, Manny sits stone-faced. This is the moment where everything hangs in the balance. With all cards on the table and murder accusations in front of him, Manny could shut down the entire interrogation, ask for a lawyer, and refuse to answer another question. What happens next will determine not only his fate, but Brianna's as well.
Just tell us, man. I already know.
She was being fussy, and I got upset, and got to by her leg and yanked her, and she wouldn't stop crying, so I sat on top of her.
Okay.
And that was it.
How long did you sit on top of her?
Not long. Maybe like a minute. Maybe less, a little bit. I don't know.
Until what?
She stopped crying. And then that's it.
When did you know that she had died?
Whenever I got her, she stopped crying, so I thought she was like, oh gosh. I checked her, and she wasn't breathing.
Okay. And then what?
And that's when we started doing CPR.
Okay. Were you panicking? Didn't know what happened? Why didn't y'all call 911?
that wasn't my call. Brianna wanted to call me, but I told her not to.
Just freaked out and just were scared.
What was Brianna doing when everything was happening?
I think she was in the kitchen. I don't know. When she came in, I told her, I was like, he's not breathing. Get CPR.
Did she see what happened? She didn't see it. There's no way of her stopping you or nothing like that. Was that the first time you had lost your temper? Was it just the constant crying just kind of got to you, or just a split second just kind of lost it?
Manny finally admits he snapped and killed Brianna's daughter in a moment of rage. Following his confession, both suspects are taken into custody. Manny on charges of child resulting in death, and Brianna for tampering with evidence and helping bury the body.
She looks like a lizard. I'm not gonna lie. Poor little lizard.
But despite a murder confession,
They do not look like how they look through the thing. They look a lot different. Like, I didn't know his face was looking like that, and I didn't know she was really looking like that.
both Brianna and Manny will ultimately walk out of jail. As of September 2025, both have been released on bond while awaiting trial. They are, right now, free, unrestricted, unsupervised, and able to disappear at any moment. Manny is likely facing a life sentence if convicted. Brianna, for her role in hiding the body, is expected to receive a significantly shorter term, but that's only if they show up to court. With Manny's family ties in Mexico and both suspects currently out in the world, there is always a chance they could vanish again, this time for good.
You can see my eyes hella red. But chat, that was a good video. I'll see y'all on the next one for sure.